Another things you can do, now I will log in the system. So you notice the interface here is very simple at this stage. There is only 2 buttons. If I log in, the interface will be changed, and now I see these buttons become available. So firstly, it allows me to sort these assets, so I can see most recent assets that have been added up to collection. And now these assets been added up by teachers and by the students. At this stage, we're using this in Faculty of Education, but we will expand to the whole university later on. I can sort them by most popular. So what is most popular? If you notice the number of stars here, so you can decide to mark something as, for example, 3-star, and somebody else marks this as a 5-star, that on average you get 4 stars. So you may see most popular stuff, or you may see something most accessed, that most of the people access. So the idea here is that you're leveraging this social dimension by assuming that if people using something most often, that there is some quality to this type of resource. So if more people recommend something, then there is a possibility that it's more useful resource. You notice here that things change the name. Now it's I have the buttons like Daniel's Assets and Daniel's Basket. So the system kind of knows when I log in, it knows who I am and displays my name there. And if I click on Daniel's Assets, I will see only these resources that I actually uploaded to the system. And these are the tags. These are those keywords that I use to label the content that I deposit into my space. Now, when I upload a piece of content, like in this case, I bookmark, for example, tutorial about plagiarism. I found this tutorial to be useful. It's something on the internet. I wanted to bookmark this. Bookmarking in a system allows me to share with everybody I want to share. I also uploaded things like documents. For example, this is my course outlines for different courses I teach, my PowerPoint presentations, and stuff like that. So see that here I actually license this under Creative Commons, which means I allow other people to use, if they give me a credit, for non-commercial purpose. And if they allow to actually add something in the slides to change my presentation, but if they change, then they have to license this presentation under the same condition for others. So in other words, they have to share it themselves. So now you have possibility here, if you want to add a new asset, you would give it the title of the asset, and then you have to define what it is. This is just to help the people to understand different type of files that we can provide. URL is the website on the internet. Then we have a journal article, a document, Excel, PowerPoint, image, video, audio, and so on, and something else. Something else usually would refer to those specialist type of files, like let's say somebody uses AutoCAD in engineering, and that's they want to share the file. So if you choose, for example, document, then you will have to locate the file on the system, and you give us some keywords to describe it. So what I might do, I might put up the PowerPoint actually, and I say this is CITER's 2009 presentation. So that's my presentation. Then here I would locate the file. It's in this folder, number 2. I locate the file. And I give a keyword. So my keywords will be social networking, RISAL, repository, things like that. So I separate them into keyword. This is very important actually to put those tags, because as more people label the content, then we will start seeing kind of commonalities in thinking about resources. Here I can give a description. This is a presentation. Daniel at CITER's 2009 on social bookmarking on RISAL HKU, to make it shorter. And then I have option to decide whether I want this to be public, means for everyone else who comes to the system, when they type the address risal.site.hq.hk, people can access these slides. Or I want to make this a private. I just deposit it in there because I want to manage my content and make it available anywhere, anytime. So I will make it private so nobody else can see it, only me when I log in and I go in my space. Or I can share with the group. So the group basically I can make a friends, select certain users of a system to be my friends because I like the type of things they're adding up and I want to monitor what they're doing and I also want to communicate with those people. That system allows me to do that. And I can also create the groups of those people. So maybe I create a groups of few students of my class or something like that and I want to share only with the group. Or login means I want to share with only the people who got the password to log into this system. And then allow commercial use of my work. I can say no. Allow modification, yes, if you want to use my slides to modify them. And I certify that I have not breached any copyright by uploading somebody else's work. So this is very important because we want to stress this healthy copyright practice in digital age for our staff. Not just you upload anything you want, video that you find on the internet, but actually you can just bookmark the stuff you find on the internet. You don't have to download and upload. But if you want to scan the pages from the book and upload in a system, that will be breaching a copyright, of course. So, but in this way you say yes, I certify I have not breached the copyright. I continue. And then I have something I can preview now, whether I'm happy with my submission, and finally I can modify or submit. Now you notice that here there are some other buttons, like I can comment, so everybody can comment. If I make the public, then people who come to discover that this resource exists, then they can comment. They can provide a comment so we can have a discourse about particular resource. I can also add this if I want to another bookmarking system like a Delicious. I can delete because I'm the owner of this resource and I can inform the others. I can send the messages to other people about this particular resource. If you look on the all assets, then in here I have slightly different buttons. I can comment, I can add this link, I can save. So what does it mean save? Okay, let's say I like this resource, a learning object that's been deposited by a user called Yuan. And if I like this, I can save. And when I save, meaning that this has gone into another place called my basket. And inside of my basket are those resources from other people. I have not uploaded them myself, I have not saved them myself, bookmarks, but these are from other people. But I like them and I want to keep them because later on I want to embed them into my course pages or something like that. So that's the difference between Daniel's asset and Daniel's baskets. Assets are those ones that you own. They are your own assets, the ones that you bookmark. And baskets are the ones that you save from this larger collection of resources by other people.